In this video, Megan and I are going to bring you 5 patterns that every follower loves. My name is Brian B.
I'm Miss Megan.
I'm going to show you the patterns, and Megan's going to tell you why the followers love them. The first thing is the basics. I want to dance the basics. So really, number one is any pattern that the follower feels comfortable doing. So that's your first goal as the leader, is assess what your partner's good at, and so you're going to dance the basics. And why are the basics good, Miss Megan?
Well, that was my answers because it makes us feel comfortable and we can make sure we know what we're doing first, and then after that we can try things out.
So number 2 are whip variations. So obviously I have my basic whip. I can test out inside turn variations. I can test out outside turn variations. So that way, when I get to my higher level variations, poor Megan doesn't know what I'm doing here, I've already established that Megan is comfortable doing the basics, she can turn well, and I can ratchet up my whip variations. The number 3 is going to be anything with a rock and go. I'm going to use my basic to test out the rock and go. So again, I can combine basic patterns that my followers are already comfortable with. I can use a whip with a rock and go. By the way, we just did a full rock and go video. If you want more information on that, check out the video on the channel. Number 4, and why do you like rock and goes, Megan?
Rock and goes are just super fun, and they let you do different things in combination with turns because, you know, I love turns.
So there's my whip, hustle whip variation with a rock and go, and we're able to keep the basic patterns that I've already determined Megan's comfortable with. But this is one that I knew without asking. Roll in, roll out, all of the variations. Why do we like roll in, roll outs, Miss Megan?
Because I like to turn. Love all the turns. And there's rock and goes in them.
So again, maybe not appropriate if you found out your follower is not a good turner, right? Maybe I just use a simple roll in, roll out, and that might be a tricky move for your follower. However, if they're a little bit more advanced, you can do this, and we just broke this down, bingo, when we were in New Zealand. So that's another one. Number 5 is anything with rhythm changes, right? Groovy rhythm changes. Here's how I sort that out. I'm dancing along, I'm bored. I'm bored of my moves, she's bored of her moves. I can walk a little bit to keep the boredom down. I can walk a little bit. I can dance a right side pass where I just sort of stall it out and we groove and we can break the rhythm. From an advanced level, I could do something like a walk around pattern where I take this and I break the rhythm with walks through the pattern. So why do we like that, Megan? Why do you like rhythm changes?
Rhythm changes give us the opportunity to start to style in different ways and have our partner disappear. But yes, it can let us style in different ways and then just see where we're comfortable in all that.
But the moral of the story is it has to be something that your partner's comfortable with. So the way I sort through it is I start with my basic patterns, I test out turns, I test out whip variations, and then I can go into my pocket for all the cool moves. Speaking of cool moves, if you want to see all the moves we've ever created in a clickable, linkable chart, download the pattern tree here. And if you want to test out whip patterns, I've got 11 different whip variations that you should try in this video right here. We'll see you on the dance floor soon.